Hey guys, you know what that time of year it is now? College basketball season. Thank God. Just got through a rough October. It was pretty successful through 2/3 of it. And then the St. Louis Cardinals lost in the World Series to the Boston Red Sox. Disappointing end to a great season, but there's a silver lining in all of it. St. Louis Cardinals are built to win in the years to come with a young team that they've developed within their top-ranked minor league farm system. And number two, college basketball season is almost here. We are, let's see, it's Friday now, so we are a week away from the beginning of the season. Opening night is next Friday. But I'm here to talk about the first exhibition game that Butler had, which was Tuesday night at home at Hinkle Fieldhouse against the Nova Southeastern Sharks. Nova Southeastern is a Division II school out of Florida. And they came in to play the Butler Bulldogs. Now, the connection that Nova Southeastern has with Butler is they have an assistant coach named Brandon Crone. Brandon Crone played for Butler from the 2003-2004 season all the way to the 2006-2007 season. So he was a part of a Sweet 16 team in 2007, back when Todd Licklider was the coach. We lost to eventual national champion Florida that year, played them real tight. Great accomplishment for him and that team. They helped build for what was to come at Butler, and that is the back-to-back national runner-up teams. So, but basically this game was over within 8 minutes. Butler played a tremendous game. They came out there, and I was a little concerned, not that they were going to lose the game, but that they would have trouble trying to find their identity, trying to work out chemistry, and they came out right away, and they did what they needed to do. They hit a lot of shots, mostly. Their three-point shooting was amazing. They hit more than 50% of those. What needed a little bit of work was probably the free throw shooting. They had a little bit of trouble with that last year, and that's uncharacteristic for a Butler team. The last 2 years they've kind of struggled. Well, Tuesday night they struggled once again, and that's something they need to work on. Another thing that they need to work on is turnovers. They weren't taking care of the basketball very well, but that's expected from a young, inexperienced team like Butler. They had just as many turnovers as Nova Southeastern did, and they did hit the boards, which was good. We don't have as many tall people as we did before. Andrew Smith was 6'11". He was our best rebounder. He was a big guy. He's not on the team anymore because he graduated. So we've got a shorter lineup, a shorter team, but they were able to corral all the rebounds that they needed to win the game. Defensive pressure was pretty good. There was a point in the game in the second half where we almost led by 50, but we backed off, and everybody got a lot of playing time, which is always a great thing. So basically, anyway, Butler won the game 101-64. It was the first time in a long time that we'd broken 100 points, so that's pretty cool. And as far as the players are concerned, Kyle Marshall had 13 points on 6 of 8 shooting, and Cameron Woods had 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting. Eric Fromm had 8 points on 1 of 2 shooting. He was 1 of 2 behind the 3-point line, so there you go. Alex Barlow, 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting. He was 0 of 2 behind the 3-point line. Kellen Dunham, he was our big scorer of the night, probably going to be the best player on our team. He had 16 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He was 3 of 5 behind the 3-point line. Andrew Smethers came off the bench with 5 points, 1 of 1 shooting, and 1 of 1 behind the 3-point line. Devontae Morgan, 4 points on 1 of 1 shooting. Elijah Brown, one of our awesome freshmen that are coming in this year, he had 11 points on 3 of 5 shooting. He's 2 of 4 behind the 3-point line, and he is the son of NBA coach Mike Brown, by the way. Michael Volovic, he came in. He's a freshman, 5 points, 2 of 4 shooting, 1 of 3 behind the 3-point line. Jackson Aldridge, 8 points on 2 of 2 shooting. All of those shots were from behind the 3-point line. Rene Castro, another one of our freshmen, 4 points on 1 of 3 shooting. Nolan Berry, another one of our freshmen, he had 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting. He was 1 of 1 behind the 3-point line. Stephen Bennett, another one of our freshmen, he had 6 points on 2 of 2 shooting. He was 1 of 1 behind the 3-point line. Andrew Schrabis, another one of our freshmen, had 4 points on 1 of 3 shooting. Elliot Campen came into the game, saw a little bit of time, didn't score, but not a big deal there. Team statistics, Butler shot 61.1% from the field. They were 33 of 54. Nova Southeastern shot 37.9%. They were 22 of 58. 3-point field goal percentage. This is where Butler really kicked it in high gear. 57.1%. They were 12 of 21 behind the 3-point arc. Nova Southeastern shot 22.2%. They were 6 of 27 behind the 3-point arc. Free throw percentage, Butler struggled a bit here, 65.7%. They were 23 of 35, while Nova Southeastern shot 73.7%. They were 14 of 19. Rebounds, Butler won that pretty easily, 41 to 23, and turnovers were even at 11. The cool thing about this game is Butler played this well, and the fact that none of their players played more than 20 minutes throughout the entire game. Everybody got some time, which is always a good thing. Great experience. It was cool to see that Brandon Miller has his team working pretty well so far. Obviously, it's Division II team. Obviously, it's an exhibition game. But when you look at a team like Indiana, who opened up their exhibition schedule with Southern Indiana, and you know, they've got a pretty new team too, and they struggled a bit. Only won that game by 15, and for us to come out and win by 37, I mean. It's pretty impressive, especially with a brand new coach to go on top of all these new players that we've got too. So I think it was a success. We've got an exhibition game. Our last one is tomorrow against the DePaul Tigers. DePaul with a W, not DePaul with the L. But DePaul, a Division III school in Indiana. Play them. And then we open up the season a week from Saturday, a week from tomorrow, against Pat Knight's Lamar Cardinals. So really looking forward to it. You know, the season's kind of an enigma because we don't know what to expect. But I think Tuesday night's showing was a pretty good one. So hopefully we can build off of that, and we can continue to improve and get working together real well, and we can make this a great season. Thanks for watching, guys. You have a good one.